even though I'm a year older, and that's kind of like a bad thing, at the same time, people, it's a celebration. It's a celebration, y'all. Protein shake and coffee and cinnamon. Right? Protein shake, coffee, cinnamon. Celebration. And guess what, y'all? I didn't even have to be at work. I could have turned in my birthday shit 2 weeks ago and took off today. But I'm not going to do that. I refuse to miss a day at work. Haven't done it almost 10 years. Ain't planning on doing it any other time. It is what it is, man. But anyways, man, thank God for another year. Yeah, I'm a year older, but at the same time, I live to be another year. So it's a bittersweet thing. It's more of a sweet thing, though, because I'm not going to let age define me. I'm going to try to work every avenue when it comes to staying younger, when it comes to finances, when it comes to knowledge. Every avenue must be explored. I'm far from perfect, but I can try to attain being perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Got a lot of goals I'm trying to reach in life. Having a lot of money ain't everything. To me, that's not satisfying enough. Am I grateful? You're damn right. Super grateful. But it's not satisfying enough. What do I mean? I want money to make money for me. That's one thing. I want no salary cap on money. I want to be able to make as much money as I can make. I want to be able to determine that. Not a salary cap, right? So I got work to do. $250,000 or not, don't matter. Well, almost. Okay, not $250,000 yet, but getting there. Either way, I still got work to do, y'all. I'm not done. The chapter of this book is not over until God says it's over, right? Hopefully God don't say it's over for a very, very long time. And I mean that, and I really hope so. Hope I live like my grandpa, man. You know what I mean? He lived on his own. Man, I can't talk too much about my grandpa. That's the only grandparent I ever had, man. You know, everybody else had grandmas, and I don't even know what it's like to have a grandma. Ain't that some shit? I don't know what it's like to grow up with brothers, because I didn't know those was my brothers. Don't know what it's like to grow up with a dad, because I didn't know that was my dad. Right? We left at like 8. But I know why my mom left. I remember certain things that I don't want to say. So I don't blame her for it. And on the other hand, I'm not mad at him. You know, I love my dad, man, even though he really wasn't my dad. For whatever reasons, it is what it is. But it made me who I am today. And it's going to make me one hell of a dad if I ever have a kid. Right? Because everything that I did not get, that I wanted as a kid from a dad, now I can get that to a kid. You know what I'm saying? Hard part is finding the right woman, right? Which brings me to my conclusion of this birthday segment, right? It doesn't matter if I find a woman or not. I'm not even gonna get into much detail about it, right? Let's just say this. I'm prepared to be alone for the rest of my life, whether that's friends or a woman, right? It don't matter. Because I see a lot of dudes moving funny too, you know, certain ways. That's why I don't need pats on the back right now. A lot of motherfuckers who know me right now are not even going to tell me happy birthday, and that's fine. That's why I don't tell them happy birthday no more. I caught the drift on that shit a long time ago. Like, I'm telling you motherfuckers happy birthday. You don't tell me? I got you faded. See what I'm saying? It's all good. I still love everybody. I just know who don't really fuck with me, right? And honestly, I feel like at this point, person that really messed with me is God. And I'm fine with that, because if I got God, I got everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I be telling y'all in these videos about, you know, crying over women and men and all this, trying to get people to like you and all this shit. Man, got to come out of your character to be accepted. You know what I mean? Women got to show their body. Men got to act like they a fucking murderer, a hood gangster to be accepted. Man, fuck all that. God accepts me. That's all I need. I don't need acceptance from you or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need it from other people too, right? You don't need acceptance from other people. You don't need a validation. All you need is God. Anyways, back to what I'm saying, man. I'm hungry than a motherfucker, man. A lot of people would stop. A lot of people would, if a lot of people had money like me, man, they be partying it up. They be setting, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with it. But they be partying up, buying new cars, all that shit. I see a bigger picture, y'all. I see this punk ass cop too. Shit. I don't know what he doing. But anyway, I see a bigger picture, man. You know, I don't look at the small picture no more. You know, having a nice car. Oh, I'm gonna get a nice car. The women gonna like it and all that. I ain't fuck that. That's small. Fuck that nice car. I want revenue to buy that nice car. Not me spending my revenue on the car. Even though that's the same thing, but it's not the same thing. Because if I have if I have revenue, making revenue to buy a car, not the same thing. It's versus me taking $40,000 and buying a car. It's not the same thing. The car is not gonna pay me back. Therefore, plus I got a nice car already. It's no point, right? I want to so bad, right? There's a lot of things I want. I've never even had a birthday party in my whole entire life, y'all. And if I did, it probably was when I was a kid. A lot of that has to do with January. It's too cold. Ain't nobody trying to come out and have no damn birthday parties, right? But I think maybe that's why some people, most people who have birthdays in cold weather are usually more laid back versus people who have them Sunday or summer birthdays. Them motherfuckers be wild, man. A lot of people who have them summer birthdays be wild than a motherfucker, man. They still good people. They just more wild. You can see it in them. They, you know, almost every woman that I've known in life that has these winter birthdays, they more calm. They less partying and all that shit. Even if that's not a word, I don't give a fuck. It's my birthday. I make any word I want to say. Anyways, I'm not gonna stop, man. I don't give a fuck about my age. That's another thing y'all do. Counting your age. Fuck a age. Age don't define who you are in life. You define that. You define that, man. Get healthy. Do the right thing. Get your money and all these other things. Live stress-free. Anybody that's bringing stress to your life, you're going to have to get rid of them or take a break from them or something. Life is too short to be stressing around and worry about what other motherfuckers is doing or worry about shit you cannot control. Worry about things you can control. And just because you're on top, or you winning, should I say, don't mean you can't fall off, or don't mean you should start acting a different way. I always act like I'm losing. Even if I'm winning, I'm still going to act like I'm losing. Even though a lot of people might take that as, well, you're not living your best life. That's not true. That's not true. I don't have to buy a new car to feel like I'm living my best life. You know what I'm saying? I already know why I'm not buying a new car, right? I don't have to buy a house and all these other things. Trust me. Put your faith in God, and you wait on God. It's gonna be better for you than you trying to move and make all these rushing decisions and shit. Not gonna turn out good for you in the end, usually. And even if it do turn out good for you, it will turn out better if you wait on God, right? Anyways, another chapter in my life, man, and I don't know, man. I just gotta go harder, man. The older I get, the harder I'm gonna go. I told y'all, man. I refuse to let myself go. You know, all this counting ages and shit, man, you live one time. You know, you got people 30 years old saying they're old. Yeah, you might be old to a 15-year-old person, but if you feel old at 30, there's a serious problem there. You need to really evaluate how you living and shit like that. And you might actually start feeling a lot better, man. A lot of the reason why a lot of people feel old is because of the mind, the shit that's going on in their mind, the stress. The stress, the anger, the disappointment, the bitterness. You gotta find a way to let that shit go, man. Everything you cannot control in life, man. So you just gonna have to accept certain shit. Certain things, like getting married. I can't control the fact that most men who get married are gonna get burned. I can't control that. I can only move around it or move accordingly. I can't control that I'm black, right? And I know there are certain things set up against me. And other people might deny that are not black because they don't experience, they don't understand, right? And that doesn't mean that they don't go through things either. I'm not saying they don't. But you don't know what it's like. We face different things. We face a lot of the same things, but certain times, and when it comes to racism, it's different things that you might not face that I might. And it is what it is. It's all good. It's not going to stop me. Because why? I got God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, man. That's why I say if women are plotting, it's not going to work. You men plotting, it's not going to work. God is already going to pull the wool off. Oh, that dude right there, he plotting on you. He don't really like you. God already pulled the wool off on you, dog. Man, street vision. Street vision. A lot of people in church, I guess they would call that, nah, I ain't going to say that. Because I don't know if that's right to say it. You know what I mean? But let's just say a spirit. The Spirit of God. That's what we're going to say. That's what we're going to call it. The Spirit of God shows me what I need to see. Not only that, the Spirit of God gives me the energy to maintain and go on. The Spirit of God lets me know that I don't need a drink. I don't need a drink on my birthday. I don't need a drink at all. All that's going to do is make it harder for me, make me feel older, and all this other shit. I don't got time for that. Life is too short to feel old and all this other shit, man. It's hard enough already to try to do everything we try to do in life without adding extra weight on our shit, man. Some of y'all feeling old and stressed out and shit because you're not getting enough sleep. Which recently I've just decided that, yeah, I need to get more sleep. Because I was one of them people getting 4 hours, 5 hours sleep. And I've been doing that shit for a long time. You know, like fucking, ever since I probably started working here for the grill. Because I get up early here, but not anymore. It's time to get that sleep. Time to get that diet a little bit cleaned up just a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's time to hit the weights just a little bit more. It's time to turn soak almost a quarter meal to a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Everything a little bit more. It's time to be nicer to people a little bit more. The people that deserve it. The ones that don't, just ignore them. I'm just going to go harder, y'all. That's all I'm saying, man. So, to me, I really have nothing else to say about it. Nothing's going to stop me, though. I know that. So, you know, whether you're a friend or foe, it ain't going to matter. You might as well just, if you hate on me, you might as well just, I'm speaking to primarily males, you know what I mean? Because this is on public. If men are hating on me, they might as well just get used to it. You can't stop me, dog. If you're trying to plot, it's not going to work. God got me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let's just say, no matter what I face, whether it's with work or whatever, man, God closed the door, another door open. It don't matter. Nothing will stop me because I got God, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, when it comes to anything in life, anything, if it's meant for me to have a wife and all this other stuff, it'll happen. Nothing can take that from me if God wants that for me. So a lot of y'all, I'm getting older, especially women. I'm getting older, I better just hurry up and settle down and pick a man that really don't want me and all this. No, don't do that. Stop defining your life on age, man. I keep telling y'all this. I feel younger now than when I did at 15 years old in the street selling drugs and shit like that. I felt like an old man. I felt like I was going to die then. Literally, it felt like death back then. Now I feel like life. So that proves right there, years later, that age ain't shit. If I feel much younger now, much happier now. You feel suicidal back then. A lot of things was going on back then with me that I'm not dealing with now. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, your life's not over. You 25 talking about you old. Who lied to you? You're only old because of the way you live in, what you dealing with, people you dealing with. You got to get rid of that junk, man. That junk's holding you back. You got to revive your whole self. You got to make yourself all the way over. And we got to do this really every day, technically. Not just a birthday, not just a new year, every fucking day. Every day we need to evaluate ourselves. Hey man, you gotta do better than this. And always, everything, you gotta do better than this. Oh, you almost got $250,000. Oh well, you gotta do better than that. Because it ain't just for you. It's for your kids if you got kids. It's for future kids if you want kids. All that. It's for your moms, your family. It's not just for you, dog. You don't just live for you. Right? Don't give up, y'all. I know that you're going through shit. But a lot of times, the reason why a lot of people are giving up or get sidetracked off of trying to become their best version is because they're either too worried about what another motherfucker's doing, or they are caught up with the wrong people. You need to get rid of those people. You ain't got to necessarily give up on them, but if they not trying to go in a better path, if they not trying to improve, and you always, and how you going to improve? How are you going to improve if you're around people that are not trying to improve? When you are around people that are trying to improve, that's going to rub off on you and make you try to improve. But if not, the same effect, opposite. That's why I don't care if I got friends or not. If I got friends, great. You always go, all my day ones always gonna be my friend, whether they speak to me again or not, whether they give a fuck about me or any of that. I don't give a fuck. You still my friend at heart. I still want to see you do good. I don't care if you don't like me or not. Don't matter. I can't let hate live in me because that's another way of draining me of my energy, which will be another way of stopping me from reaching my full potential in life. I'm not playing with this life, dog. Y'all playing around, I'm not playing around. A woman want to act funny, she got to go. Friends want to act funny, they got to go. I love you from a distance, fuck it. People want to plot, I already see you. God already give me the vision and the energy to know who's up to what. I can feel when people are plotting. I can feel when people are talking about me and all that. That's a blessing from God, and I thank God that I had that. Man, I'm nothing without God, plain and simple. I wouldn't be here without God. You know, I wouldn't have this birthday without God. It's all about God. I don't care, man. Y'all get mad, y'all can say it's lame, whatever. Man, all glory to God. Period. Fuck a Facebook like and popularity and all that. I don't need all that. Like I said, all glory to God. It don't even feel like my birthday, to be honest with y'all, man. Maybe it will at some point. But then again, I don't know. Only thing I'm worried about right now, though, is the fucking dentist. I don't feel like really dealing with this shit, but I don't know what they're gonna do. You know, them damn needles and shit, man. But I've done it before, I can do it again. Fuck it. Done it before, I can do it again. Small thing to a giant, man. That's how we seeing things from now on. Everything that we face, everything that comes our way, small thing to a giant. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. I've only had one kid ever, right? And she only lived less than 2 months. If I could see her dead in a casket, nothing else I can see in life can hurt me. Nothing. That's the only kid I ever had an opportunity to have. Imagine that. Your only kid that you ever had, you had to see in a casket, dog. You trying to tell me that anything else in life is gonna bother me? I don't think so, dog. Nothing will stop me. Nothing will bother me. After facing that, nothing can hurt me, dog. Everything else is small to a giant. That made me a giant. That's why I'm hungry. That's why I go so hard. That's my angel. It's probably why I'm blessed. She probably watches over me. Ain't no probably to it. I think she does. I know she does. But anyways, after seeing some shit like that, all this other shit is cake. It's a cakewalk. I don't know what they doing over there, but man, they got 3 of them out too. Damn. Yeah, they got 3 of them out today. They ain't bullshit. I'm gonna let y'all go though, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Like I said, man, small thing to a giant. You know what I mean? Everything small thing to a giant after shit I done seen in life. And I'm sure I'll see other things. It's just not gonna bother me as much because of what I've already seen and experienced. Like I don't think nothing I could experience could be so much worse than that. You know what I mean? Hopefully not, but you know how life is, man. I'm out. I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. Anyways, man, keep doing y'all, man. It don't matter where you at. If you winning, you better fucking stay humble. Stay humble. Don't think you got the race won. The race is never over. As long as you alive, you in the race. If you losing, don't think you lost the race. You just gotta adjust. You gotta figure out why you losing. You gotta get rid of things that are causing you to lose. For some of y'all, that's weed. That's partying. That's drinking. Some of y'all don't want to give that up, but you're gonna have to if you want to reach that next level. For some of y'all, social media, especially if you're a popular person, social media could be stopping you from reaching that next level. Since you are a popular person, you got all these notifications and all that. That takes time. That takes, you know, energy and all that. So it's really a blessing and a curse. Yeah, you get the popularity part, right? But there's consequences with that too. Just like with fame. You know what I mean? No different. It's no different. So, all in all, man, I'm about to knock this fucking truck out and try to enjoy my birthday, man. That's about all I gotta say to y'all, man. I'm out.